Alright, we're back. Hi, Bunny Bun. Yeah, we're gonna be chilling in Lunar Magic, not La Mulana. I have not played La Mulana yet. I'm not against it, but I just haven't yet. How you doing? Good to see you. We were playing UFO 50 for a bit, but the game that we're playing right now is pretty puzzly and honestly a little more brain intensive than I thought it was gonna be, so we'll just space it out a bit. So I didn't really super have a plan for a level tonight, if I'm being honest. I put Lunar Magic in the title, but I wasn't necessarily thinking we would actually get to it tonight. So let's just box around and see what we can do. Just chilling on Google Maps. Geogressor prep, or just having fun looking around out of curiosity? Looking for stuff to do in Japan. Sounds fun. Our friends went to Japan recently and had a fun time. I've heard honestly nothing but great things in referring to visiting Japan, so that wouldn't surprise me.
Where do you go? Shit. Oh, thank God. I thought I was using a fucking justify. Phew. Measuring for Theseus. Ooh, 4 times? This is leveled up. I remember it saying it leveled up, but now I see how it leveled up because it was 3 times before. Now it's
You'll just avoid those, yeah, and that seems fair and understandable. So I take it you guys have both been before, then? It definitely seems pretty fun. So as of right now, I'm mostly just throwing elements together to confirm that it looks right. But I think this level looks pretty good so far. Wish everyone had money to travel. Yeah, that's the main reason Bun and I don't, honestly, is it's just so expensive. We're both also kind of older, but travel is not necessarily as easy as it once was, so palette 4 might actually not be great for this. Let's do palette 1. So I think palette 1 is fine. Alright, no clue what the rest of the level's gonna look like yet, but at least the colors of this one are a vibe, so that's cool. What happens if I make this? This color right here feels a little samey to me, so I'm trying to figure out what I want to switch it with. I think I probably want something more in the line of this color to this color. Yeah, so it's still clear it's background, but it's just a different layer of it. What's mist look like? Ooh, okay.
Nope. How did I not even aim it at him? Nope.
Shout out to Chris G. It would probably be nice at some point to get the directional spikes.
I wasn't behind it. Fuck. Oh no. Keep your eyes on him. Shit! Oh my god, that part went crazy. Yes!
Good job, baby bun.
Oh my god, I finally got a 1 heat clear.
Come over for
Oh, thank you. I wasn't expecting that, we'll say. New record, nice. 26. Almost left with all my time blood. Thanks for the cheese. Appreciate it very much. I gotta do another playthrough of this where I actually like read the stuff again. Or like let them do their voice acts.
level drawing indeed. How's it going, MB? Good to see you. Thank you. I don't know what I'm doing yet, but we'll figure it out together.
might change how this is plugged in. I might have it come up from under here instead of all on here.
That's a good idea.
Since that's where I'm holding it from, you know? Okay, well thank you all for hanging out for that clear. Thank you all so much for your unwavering support today. I really appreciate it. Oh, I look tired. Got bags under my eyes. Let's go hang out with Zio for a bit. I need to eat my dinner. I'm crunchy, so I don't know. But thank you all for being here. And I should have some of this.
What if we make these swoopers look like
It's
ghosties?
gonna go over to Theo's, copy and paste that first one if you're subbed and the second one if you're not subbed. And, yeah. I mean, we should be live again tomorrow. Haven't decided if it will be gaming or studying, getting ready for the semester. Maybe a little bit of both. I don't know. I'll let you know when I go live. We'll try to be live by like noonish Pacific. Okay, it's gonna go now. I'll go say hi to Theo. Bye. I thought I was going faster. Aria!
Fun with a raid. Hi everyone, how's it going?
Aria!
Aria!
It's what I said at the end of my stream.
Hi.
I don't know if you heard me.
Hi everyone, I'm Zio. We are working on a level, I guess. I don't really know what we're doing, but we're just drawing and having fun here, I guess. So, interesting thing, if I make these guys ghosties, I can't really use on-off coins in this level. Or the spikes, which I guess is fine. I also can't use throw blocks, which is a little more annoying, but still fine. Rev, that's almost 4 years of tier 3.
Oh my god, Rev! Every time you tier 3 to both of us, I'm like shocked.
Yeah.
As
Rev,
it should
thank
be.
you. Yes, thank you. Hi Aria, hi Rev, good to see you both. We were playing UFO 50 and making some progress on Lords of Disconia, but then I kind of ran out of steam on it, so I figured we'd just chill and do some level drawing and stuff. Hope everyone's doing well. Rev, thank you. Good call.
It will be annoying in the morning if I save it till then.
Which one is the translucent?
Water with you?
Yeah.
That's good. Let me start the show.
Hi, Amanda. How's it going? Does it have to be a dark background level for it to be transparent sprites? Let's see what that looks like, actually. I've never done a dark level, but I imagine it just makes the palette darker, right? You got killed by the Godzilla boss? I'm sorry. How is it? I'm curious. I haven't really played any of the actual, like, Fortnite stuff of Fortnite. I, like, literally only ever play Festival. All this really looks like is I turn the palette down on these guys. Like, they don't actually look transparent, they just look darker. How to dust. Well, okay, so I'm not gonna lie, we got pretty sick immediately after the subathon. I kind of felt sick the last day of the subathon because I could tell my throat was scratchy, but I thought it was just because I was talking a lot. But then I ended up sleeping for a good, like, 4 or 5 hours right after the subathon ended. Woke up the next day, felt like complete crap, but absolutely had to go into work. Took the next day off, and then was sleeping all day. Wednesday and Thursday were also rough, but at least kind of recovering, and then today's the first day where I've actually felt like healthy since the subathon, and even then I'm still a little tired, so but other than that, we're doing good. It was definitely a fun time, but it was for sure tiring. Okay, so it is a little transparent, actually. You can just not see it super well with, like, the Koopas and stuff. So that's fine. I wanted to see if the bubble was transparent, but I do like the bubble being transparent. Hope you're feeling better finally. Thank you. I am too. It was, yeah, I'm glad we did too. We weren't planning on going much longer past that final day anyway. But I'm grateful that we just out and out called it after that because we both needed it. Also, how are you doing, Arya? Good to see you. As well as you, Amanda. Honestly, it wasn't actually that tense in the last 24 hours. Like, I was, like, my throat was scratchy, but I was still probably down to go for, like, all of Sunday. I woke up on Sunday and wasn't really able to do as much commentary as I wanted it to. That's okay, Amanda. But yeah, we met pretty much every goal that we had set outside of the sub goal for Bun's potential baking stream. But I think outside of that, we hit every goal anyway. So interestingly, this is transparent, but because of the way the bubble works, it's like not transparent. So it's like just replacing the background still. Good luck. It does make it feel a little more ghosty, I guess. That's true. So, for those that are curious, I'm not really sure what this project like officially is, but it's pretty focused just around platforming and having fun. I haven't really been playing Kaizo in a while, so my Kaizo like tricks, I guess if you want to even call them that, are a little minimal at the moment. So it's mostly just like platforming and trying to get through segments and stuff. Which I imagine most people will enjoy, but maybe a little simple of a release, I guess, if you want to think of it like that, for a hack coming out in 2025. But also, I've released a lot of shit, so at this point I don't really care.
Webcam, right? Oh no, it's
Nope.
on there. Maybe I should have double checked so that they didn't forget my. What in the world is this?
It's the pen.
The pen stand.
Yeah.
It was like upside down, so I couldn't figure out what it was.
This might be awful, but I want to see what it looks like. There's a good chance that this doesn't even work at all, but also SMW surprises me, so... Okay, so I might, honestly, to force tempo here, might need to do something I don't normally love doing and drop you in. I tend to not love levels where you get dropped in, personally. I guess I could probably put spikes here. I don't... Oh, actually I don't even really need spikes, right? I can just do a little ledge like that. But like, what if I wanted a spike there? How awful is that to actually do? Bad. Okay. Sometimes you just need to see. That's fine. Hi Cam, how's it going? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Been a day? Hey, same. Seems like it's been a day for everyone, honestly. Can I split the difference here and just put a guy here? That might feel better than doing the double bounce. I didn't save. Okay, I think this is possible, but I'm gonna need like a U and a U and save the bubble for later. Is this the fixed ghost hole? Not yet, but it will be soon. Because I don't think this is going to work otherwise. Also, I again circle. We'll go back. So, like, that works, actually. Hi Alyssa, how's it going? Enjoy the lurk. We're making some progress. Hope you're doing well, good to see you. I don't like entirely know what we're doing with this level yet, if I'm being honest, since it's pretty much just like a straightforward ghost house level right now. But also, I feel like a straightforward ghost house is fun, so whatever. Hope you're doing well, good to see you. The ghost house tile set is just so good and varied that I definitely wanted to try to use it more for a level. Yeah, I've been trying to cut back on the amount of like out and out like level gimmicks that we have in this hack, and I've kind of just been focused on making like fun platforming levels, and I don't even know if people are gonna like it, honestly, but I'm kind of at the point where I've released enough stuff that I'm just releasing stuff that feels chill for me to play. So, yeah, there's a lot you can do with Eries. They're a surprisingly versatile sprite for how, like, little they actually do. My general level design so far throughout this hack has been trying to mix in like one of the less standard blocks from the ROM hack race base ROM, and by less standard I mean ones that I haven't used yet. Yeah, the tile set's just a good tile set. There's a lot you can do with it. It's pretty varied, and honestly it's like one of the few, especially if you combine both the actual like graphics of it with the foreground and sprite graphics. I feel like it's probably the most complete tile set.
I am thankful there was someone chill on this evening, CO. I had a bit of a spook with someone trying to hijack my online banking account. CO'd fine, it's taken care of, but now I have to finish EOD for work after my anxiety settles down. CO'd smilers.
Thank you for what I believe is the $6.90 tip. I haven't actually heard that alert come up before. Thank you. Much appreciated. I'm sorry that you've been having issues with the bank stuff, but hope it is relatively situated soon. I also didn't see who that was actually from, so thank you whoever it was, and if you want to mention it in chat, I will thank you more personally. I could tell that was a Stream Elements thing, because it didn't actually show up with anything in chat to help me with. Even learning how to make chiptunes, that's really exciting. I know you got a lot of stuff done with the SMW music stuff, so I've always wanted to know how to make chiptune stuff, but my ability to write music is not very strong for as musically inclined as I might be. I have pretty decent relative pitch, but not very good absolute pitch. which means that it's really easy for me to like tell when notes should be sounding good next to each other, but not really a great ability to just like map them all out. You might be able to import Fami Studio into SMB2. I don't know if I've said this recently, Circle, but the work that you've been doing for SMB2 is like really impressive and very much appreciated. Thank you. I know SMB2 in general is still a little low-key, but you have been making it very much not low-key, and I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't even really know a ton about the program, and I can assure you that I would be more interested in learning how to port for SMB2 if there was, like, basically just a way to make the chiptune on the way. I like that we made the bats ghosty bats for this one to make them fit thematically with just a palette. They're also really easy to reskin. That is good to keep in mind, thank you. I guess I could potentially reskin them with, like, a boo for this level specifically. Okay, so I wanted these to be, like, way closer together. Oh yeah, I'm on mic. It was my alert. Not a drawer sheet.
Huh. It was a drawer too. A drawer sheet.
A drawer sheet. A drawer sheet. Okay, that's working better. I raise you up a tile and will that fix it? Well, now why am I not going through it though? I was going through this before and now I'm not. Do you need like forward momentum to be able to jump back up through it? Do I need the ledge under here?
Do you need your sweatshirt?
No.
Excuse me, babe. I don't know why you keep crossing your leg. Not done yet. I didn't think you were gonna have to like move the bag, sorry.
It's Because the table's still screwed.
Can you move your water, please?
Okay.
Sorry, you always put your stuff over here, and like I have to be over here now.
I mean, it's because the table's scooted.
Okay, you do even when the table's not scooted though.
Okay.
Okay, my point is I need to have a dab. I haven't had one since I ended the stream. I was trying to be good. Also, I think this toe thing is trying to get infected.
Oh, great.
Right? Just what I need. So, I have to deal with that.
Yeah, I must have been entering from the side at a very, very specific angle that it was working every time. Which is honestly kind of weird, but whatever. Because I wasn't expecting it to work before either, and then it was working, and then it wasn't.
The place should be clean. I'm not getting anything.
Okay. Momo, also a tier 3? I've had 2 tier 3 subs tonight. Jesus. Momo, thank you. For 45 months of tier 3.
Hey,
Hope you're doing well. 2 tipsy to math, that's almost 4 years. Congratulations on tipsy. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you.
Momo, we love you.
Yeah, hope you're doing well. Okay, I mean, that works. So we'll just go with that and say that's what I was trying to do the entire time. It's not, but whatever. Went out with friends. Well, I'm very happy to hear that. I hope it was fun.
Sounds like a great time.
Yeah. Your orange cream boozy milkshake was more boozy than anticipated, but tasted just like those Flintstone push-up ice cream. Oh, I would have had a lot of that. I don't blame you for being tipsy.
I would be throwing that up by now. Because I would have had way too much.
Yeah.
Well, because any alcohol makes me throw up now, but...
You also had mini breadsticks? Well, that just sounds like a great night then, Mama. Congratulations. Bon and I have been recovering from being sick after the subathon, or at least actually finally recovering, I think, so... Yeah, these are pretty standard in SMW hacks now, but I haven't actually ever used them. But they're just basically like one bounce off blocks. And the fact that they're blocks makes them like very, very helpful. Thank you, Momo. I am pretty happy with this color palette. The original background was a lot brighter than this, but I kind of like it more subdued now that I have it more. It also allows the sprites to be transparent, which you can kind of see. Lavender mint, indeed. Bunyaks.
Right? Like every time Kim opens her mouth, just when you think she couldn't get more yikes, she does.
Yeah, this album's been a vibe so far. There's been, actually, I'll just link them in here. We have a lot of NES-stalgia on the playlist now, and they're a new artist that I found who's been, like, almost every day or every other day coming up with, like, a pretty banger new Nintendo album. Not really sure how they're doing it, to be honest, but it's good, so we'll take it. There is an ad starting in a second, though, and I haven't actually taken, like, a full-on break yet today, so let's go ahead and do that, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes. Oh, I took one right before I switched over to this, but we're gonna go ahead and take another one because there's an ad.
Just wanted to tell you you need to
Yeah, I forgot about that, but yeah,
because I
you're
didn't
right.
take it with you.
Yeah, that makes sense. So sit tight, don't watch these ads that are running right now. Enjoy the clip show, we'll be back in about 10 minutes.
Nice. I think that was a full combo. Unless I missed early on. Gonna wait for it to go to the menu first. Yeah, it was. Nice. And we actually made it up here. Okay. Our running theory is that we have to change these Shy Guys to all be the same color.
Should you stop taking a med? What happened with that? I used to bring him to a few minutes after and shit. I didn't realize it was from not taking meds. I mean, of course, that's something that causes that, but I don't put too much into it. Feeling slightly better though, that's good. I decided to come off the meds. I got it. You probably told me this. But
No.
I either, like, really remember something or I really don't.
Holy shit, please just get the star.
100% lie.
Please, please, please.
Weird.
Oh my god, thank you.
Still put memories together. So silly. I like didn't even need to, but I did. The purple ones are starting to get there. That's good. All right, the ginger root will go.
God, this coin in the corner sucks.
Wait, is it a cooking thing or a keg thing? I think it's a cooking thing. Woo! Just do all blueberries because I have a lot of blueberries. Not expecting this bullshit to be done.
Yo, we actually fucking got the red coins. Holy shit, please don't die. Oh my god. I did not think we were getting a fucking red coin star. Oh god, no. Oh, the second I saw the map on the overworld. Oh, wonder why New Pointless had to go to bed.
No, I want to see us. No, move, not over the chat. Move it up, like,
You overestimate the amount of space I have
no,
on
it
this
was
laptop.
just... Gosh, can I show you what I meant?
I mean, sorry, we got to resize things so Bun can.
Surprised we moved like 2 feet.
If a plus
Yeah,
one rock
I would-
slide doesn't kill, then it's not worth
No,
it.
it doesn't kill.
Okay, so I just broke the rock slide then. Oh, it also didn't heal. So, holy shit! I lived on 3. Woo! Good thing we didn't fucking bulk up. Get that level up.
Oh my god. Okay. Well.
All right. Did we just go level 54 here?
I'm willing to do that as a
Come on. Where's the coin? It's up here. Yeah. Okay, cool. No, I pressed the wrong button. God damn it! I pressed SMW SNES spin jump and not SMW GBA spin jump. For those that weren't here in the beginning, you have to press R to spin jump in this.
CEO to be like, if you can imagine, I've also been known to slightly go the whole yeah, I wasn't sure the first time I got there, you know? Like, obviously there's like a spot after it, but it wasn't super obvious if you go, you know what I mean? Like, I can't shoujo read a level, you know? So I just
Yeah, we had hella horns left.
Alright, we're back. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. It's fine.
Good thing we didn't spend money on this shirt.
Yep.
The letters are like cracking.
Sick, that actually worked. Okay.
Can you hand me the salad I carried it in my stomach? There's no on the thing. It's just kind of greasy on the outside. Thank you. Sorry, I didn't specify the whole thing.
You're welcome.
They filled it so full. Which I'm not complaining about, but I can't miss it.
They said they definitely knew it was us. They had the same quote-unquote complaint of, oh no, they gave me too much salad when I paid for a salad. I wasn't expecting them to give me a little elbow bump. That was cool.
That's sweet.
Yeah. I've never been somewhere where someone wants to give me an elbow bump in excitement. Hi, Bunny Bun. How's it going?
We're always nice.
I
We
mean,
always chip.
it's true. We do love them, and they love us.
And as someone who has prepared a lot of to-go orders for 0 tip, you notice when people tip.
Yeah.
You're grateful when people tip.
Just 100% a little gator game. Nice. I need to play that at some point. It looks very cute.
Cute. Also, hi, Bunny Bun.
Winter Magic's actually going pretty good,
Could I
honestly.
play that one?
Little gator game? I think so. Bun Bun can play Little Gator Game, right? I remember it being more just like kind of cute platformer and not really like super intense hard or anything, but I think I haven't really seen anything of it since Court played it. That's what I thought, thank you.
Well, it's so true, but it could have also been a very misleading name.
Yeah.
For like,
Is it on Game Pass out of curiosity? It is on Game Pass. Okay, well, we'll have to check it out then. Another crab treasure. Yeah, I've heard that one is basically Crab Souls. That's where you played it? Nice. Well, thank you for the heads up, because I have wanted to check out that game, but I forgot about it. Eventually, we will be free of UFO 50 stuff and able to play other things again. Although I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little sad that my 200 hours of UFO 50 is almost over. Trying to make the most of your Game Pass month? Yeah, I feel that.
Don't worry, I never third-party house, so live vicariously through me.
I think you'll cherry party house when you're feeling better.
I'm just annoyed that I got 4 out of 5 on my first fucking try, and then the 5th one was bullshit.
I mean, I think that's kind of just the cherry in a nutshell, though. It's unfortunate that you had that
I've
happen
never
immediately.
gotten close to getting like that.
You had a, like, 3 streak today.
Yeah, but that's different than 4.
I mean, yes, but...
It feels different.
Yes, but not by much.
I know, but it's different. I know what you're saying, but it just is different. But you're right, I did get close to getting close. At least.
Getting close to getting close.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's okay.
I guess you would have felt it if it was over there. I mean, I started thinking about that farm game and like, what the fuck are you supposed to do in it?
Which one?
The one where the overall before?
The farming sim or whatever? Yeah, I didn't actually see that one because I was in the shower.
Oh. It was rough.
That's what Crunch said.
Like, we knew it was gonna be, but somehow rougher than Crunch could have ever explained. Oh. Got a room makeover.
Cute.
Feels like clean house. So she's having yard too. Oh. Stop, was that Real Housewives of New York? Yeah, that was Alex and Luann. It's like season 1.
Hmm.
And Brielle's room was apparently larger than our apartment. they do a really good job of putting enough jalapenos to make it like kind of have a kick, but like not spicy.
Yeah.
But also, give me more.
Besides these two games, I also played Little Kitty Big City, Neon White, Chances Center, and some other games. How was Little Kitty Big
I really
City?
wanna play that one.
Because that one looks cute. I
Maybe
think
we
I've...
pretend that my random roll landed on that.
Yeah. I think I've heard of Neon White, but I haven't heard of Chances Center. I hope that game is also fun, though. Sounds like it was.
I haven't heard of that one either. I had a few sips of your water, by the way. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I try not to have too much, but...
I guess actually if I'm doing this, I don't...
Oh, you know what? We never checked the mail again.
Was I supposed to? You didn't tell me it got
I
here.
mean, it doesn't say anything arrived, but it said it was supposed to get here today. I guess I can go check it. Oh my god, you guys.
Wow.
What kind of day was this? Ow. Damn table. My hair is probably crazy right now. It's not dry all the way. It's probably cold outside.
It probably is. Like I said, it didn't say delivered, but it did say it was supposed to get here today. Hmm. This part's gonna be a little sketch, but I want to see if this works with it just being... Okay, that actually works. Cool. There shouldn't be too much more after this. I think what I'm gonna do, since I just had the idea for it, is probably have like one more very quick obstacle, and then the level's gonna end, but the level itself will still like technically continue, and we're gonna do a Rift World sort of thing where the level end of this level starts with the next level being just like the boss of this, because I just remembered that Rift World did that and I really liked it, and I have never seen another hack do it, so I want to be the next hack to do it. But basically it separates the main level and the boss into two exits, instead of just being like one really long level. Which I think also fits the vibe of all of these being one checkpoint levels better anyway. Hello Fair with our raid. Hi. How's it going, everyone? Hi, Gooch. Welcome in. We are working on a new SMW level. I see you were also doing SMW. What were you up to? Hi, I'm CO. We typically do a lot of Mario stuff, but we've been on a little bit of a Mario hiatus lately and are trying to break it and get back into Mario stuff, so hope y'all are doing well. Good to see you. Playing Quickie World 2, nice. It's a good hack. It's your first hack too, congratulations.
Woo!
Hi Demise, how's it going? How far did you get? Because honestly, making any amount of progress for your first hack is very good for a stream, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm CO. We made the Bun Bun World series for my wife, Princess Bun Bun, who you also hear on mic right now.
Hello.
Bun is just chilling on the couch next to me.
I'm also watching Real Housewives. Sorry if it's loud.
Yeah. He beat the Batcave in 4 hours. Nice. That's a good time for that, I think. Got all the way through World 1 and then through the Batcave. That's even better. Damn. Congratulations. You're playing the Supersonic World hack. It's true. I'm making one. How's it going, King Brock? So this is the level that we started tonight. It's mostly just platforming stuff. I didn't really have like a super wild gimmick or anything in mind for this level.
Oh my god, what was it your first day trying it and you got that far? Shut the fuck up.
She is real quick. Yeah, no kidding. That's very impressive.
Like, shut the fuck up.
What Bun means to say
Lovingly.
is congratulations.
Like, you need to know how good that is, because I did not do that good when I started that hack. Oh, you have a Mario Maker experience? That makes sense.
Yeah.
That would carry over.
Honestly,
For sure.
from what I've experienced in Mario Maker, you definitely can have a lot of crossover. It's a little harder to cross over from SMW to Maker in my experience. I did a lot of Mario Maker 1, but we don't even own Mario Maker 2. SMW did help your Maker a bit. Honestly, I haven't played enough Maker to really, like, say one way or the other. I made a few, I say few, I made probably like 6 or 7 levels in Maker 1 before I switched over to SMW and started making stuff in Lunar Magic. And then we've been in Lunar Magic for like, oh god, it's gonna be 7 years this year. That's long. I released Bun Bun 1 for my fiance, Princess Bun Bun.
Oh, right before we got
Yep.
married.
And watched Juz Cook play it the
we
day
were
of
in
our wedding.
Hawaii.
Yep. I had to release it before we left for Hawaii, which meant that I got to watch Juz play it in Hawaii, which is fun because we normally don't really get to watch Juz unless we're like staying up hella late.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've been around in SMW for a little while now, I guess. I did not realize how long it had been until I was trying to say it just then, though. Hard to believe you've been playing for like 4-ish years now. Yeah, there was definitely a really big boom right around like COVID and stuff where people were stuck inside being like, well, I guess I can learn how to play SMW now. I definitely did notice, and I'm glad so many of those people have stuck around in the community. It's been fun to see. Okay. So, as I was mentioning to the raid, I think like right before y'all got here, this hack is aiming to be a bunch of like one checkpoint levels over and over again. So I think we're gonna do one more like jump chain, sort of. Not even really a jump chain, just like a couple of jumps probably. And then we're gonna end the level with there being like a door or something that'll take you to a boss. And then the next level will be pulling a Rift World 1 where it just starts off at the end of this level, basically. But you actually enter the door and do the boss fight and stuff. Effectively, it just separates the boss fight from the main level and gives you 2 exits worth of credits for beating a long level like this instead of just 1. But it also better fits this hack being just a bunch of one checkpoint stuff. Why is that Eerie looking like that now? He's not looking like that in the level, is he? Oh, he is. How'd that happen? Oh, what? Why? Okay. Sure. I did not realize that wavy Eries also needed SP3 for some reason. I just realized that I did not do the good shout out to allow me to follow you. A little late on that, but thank you for the read. Tumulum. To be fair, that's exactly how my tummy felt after the salad. In a good way, but Thanks, Demise, on both. I'm glad that we thought of the ghosty bats for this level, because honestly I haven't actually used these bat blocks anywhere else in the hack yet, and I definitely wanted to. But I didn't really want to use them in like a cave level, so I'm glad I used them here instead. They fit really well, and honestly there was like a part of me that was contemplating like reskinning them into a boo, but I kind of like them as the ghosty bats. I think it adds a little bit more sprite texture to the level. So I guess if I just have something that forces you down here. The big boo will not really be as much of an obstacle anymore, which is fine.
Oh.
That was large.
Mortality is the word she was looking for. She just kept saying maternal over and over.
so that's where I want it to be if I want to line up with a spin jump. Yeah, I wish you could place goals wherever you wanted to in Maker. That's one of the main things I don't love about it. I kind of hope that if/when Mario Maker 3 comes out that they address a lot of those smaller things. Like, if Mario Maker 3 were to have custom palettes, for example, I would be all over that shit. Yeah, that was the main reason why I didn't even bother getting Maker 2. Like, there's a good chance that I probably would have liked making levels in Mario Maker 2, just because of how much I liked making them in Mario Maker 1 and how much I liked making levels in general. But I don't think I would ever really play Maker 2 at this point, just because I feel like if I was going to do that, time would have probably been past already. Hey, well, how's it going? We're doing pretty good. We drew all of this level tonight, which is more progress than I was expecting to make in our first night back. How are you doing? Good to see you. Doing pretty good. Good to hear. It's okay. Alright, let's actually test this ending before we start changing anything. As I mentioned, the ending is gonna basically be a Riff 1-esque ending before a boss fight. Everything in this hack is one exit long so far, and I'm gonna try to keep it that way, I think. But I also potentially want to do a boss fight in this level, so I figured the easiest way would be to sort of kick it back to Riff 1 and have the level end, but then still have there be like stuff to do. Okay. I really like this ending, actually. I may need to tweak the specific positionings of some of the stuff, but I think this ending fits the level. It's appropriately chaotic. I like that you have two big chains of this. One of them is like a big spin jump chain, and then one of them is a big regular jump chain. I don't think I need to indicate this. I'm trying to really cut back on the amount of coins that I like have to use in this hack after designing an SMW2 and not having the option to do that. I determined for this next hack to not be like littered with coins. I will use them like as needed, but I think the amount of as needed is a little lower than I had done in some other hacks. Hi Abel, how's it going? We have another level down, I think. Out of curiosity, since we have a lot of SMW players here now, if you were to play a hack of like this difficulty of levels and they were all one exit long, how many exits would you expect that hack to be? Because I'm not really feeling having quite as many as I would maybe normally have, but I also want to make sure it's not like too short. But also that's the first time we've been that level, so that feels pretty good. In fact, exits design 7. Woo woo woo. The scenario is I have a bunch of one exit levels here. So like all of these levels are one exit long. Or one checkpoint long, I guess. Sorry, I haven't really been saying that right. All of these levels are one checkpoint, so there's no like second half or anything. This level specifically is going to have a second half, but it's going to be a Riff 1-esque, like level 2 starts you right here, and this is a boss fight for this level. And I'm just giving you 2 exits instead of 1 for the ghost house. But like, all of the other stuff is also just 1 exit. Or 1 checkpoint. I keep saying 1 exit instead of 1 checkpoint.
Oh, like no midway?
Yeah. Feel best in a shorter hack. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So I guess we'll probably try to just keep this smaller. It'll also keep the scope of this smaller, which after playing UFO 50 I'm interested in doing. I definitely don't have it in me to have like another like full ass like full scale
Little Bun
release.
Bun World.
Yeah. But I think this one came together pretty well. We played Lords of Disconia for like an hour and a half, so I think this level came together in like 3 hours, which for not having played Mario in a while is actually not bad. Since it is 10:30, I think it's probably about time for us to wrap up. But thanks for hanging out, everyone. Day 12 exit, but the number comes from nowhere. Honestly, I was planning between 12 and 15, so the fact that you said 12 was probably pretty good. I wish I could make a level.
The number 11.
Maybe we'll try 11 then. I wish I could make a level in 3 hours. I am surprised that I made a level in 3 hours.
Also, 12 is fine, but 11 is one of my favorite numbers, is all.
You're a little bun. Well, we'll see what we can do. I am surprised that we laid down this much level this quickly. One thing that Mario and Friends has helped me get better at is just putting down level ideas, and I can change them later if I don't like them. Because a lot of the time I've noticed myself also kind of getting just stuck in like a loop of trying to think of something instead of just splatting down whatever idea comes and then working from there. And I think this level actually came together really well for being just like a pretty straightforward ghost platforming level. I think these little ghosty bats are a nice little touch to sort of bring what might otherwise be like an older school level up a little bit and do some setups that the older school stuff couldn't have done, just because like these blocks and this block didn't really exist then and stuff. But like I mentioned, with that raid target we should probably be trying to find still. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. I'm pretty tired, so I am glad that we are wrapping up here soon. Let's find a friend for y'all. We should be back tomorrow for some more stuff. I will probably end up playing a little bit more of UFO 50 than I played today, because I want to make sure that we're actually wrapping up that stuff when we can. Sorry, I'm also scrolling and looking through.